It's Monday and rain. Just as well we got the epoxy fix done yesterday. The guys are busy doing the trailer. Now I've been shopping, antifouling and all the bits to do it. It's Wednesday afternoon and the back gate's open again. Oh, looks like we've got a new cat out. This one here. And the big launch. Can't get to my boat again. The contactor for solar's just fired off, so the solar is disconnected and the house bank is fully charged according to the battery management system. So just house loads at present. We've got a very conservative setting on full and empty on the house bank. Now the contactor switched back on. So we've got 4.6 amps coming in. It's overcast now. 1.1 going into the battery, the rest going on house loads. And the BMS warning's turned off. There's very little wind today, so we'll sand the bits that were not properly water blasted. Bag, I think, would be a good idea. Launch is coming this way as well. Oh, the vacuum's got a nice suck. It holds the sander on. Right, that's had a light sand, and that hasn't. And we can see the patches that weren't properly water blasted. That side's done. The pale patches are where it's down to the patches of primer over any defects previously. Now we've got to do the porthole. Got a saw back. We've got probably half of one hole to do. Almost done. I'm not looking too bad, I don't think. And it seems to be a different colour from what I started out with. I shouldn't have turned it up. It's got nearer. I presume it's just hot. Well, the vacuum cleaner cooled down. Start up again. All sanded. Messy job, but done in an afternoon. It's certainly getting brighter in the morning. Right, it's Friday afternoon. Apart from atrocious weather on Monday, we've had quite good weather this week. Work's still going on the Ormer 60. Old yard's starting to get a bit crowded. Must be spring. Right, oxalic acid, water, and waterline stains. Well, that's an improvement. Just got to wash it off now. Well, not perfect, but a hell of a lot better. Masking tape going on. So this is supposed to be 30-day UV outside. So hopefully it'll come off more easily than the blue tape. I will mix the paint up and do the difficult to get patches. So tomorrow we've got a clear run in it. So this is ablating, it's commercial paint. Cheaper than the Pleasure Marine, but still very, very good. Now we'll need a big mix and carefully. Oh, it feels actually not too bad at the bottom. It's pretty new stock. Making progress. I'll give the paint another stir just in case the copper's settling down. Well, done the fiddly bits, used up the rest of the paint, and I think that will do. Plenty of paint left for tomorrow and Sunday.
You're watching and hearing the sound of the gun salute live from Wellington's waterfront as the New Zealand Defence Force marks the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. 96 rounds will be fired, one for each year of Her Majesty's life. And this is the scene right now from Buckingham Palace, where thousands have flocked to pay tribute to the much-loved Queen as we go past 7 a.m. in the...
Granddad's in front of me. It's Saturday morning, a bit of a dew, so we'll wipe that. We can start in the middle, and I'm sure it'll be dry by the time we get here. But I'll get a bit of a wipe, just to get rid of the worst of the water. We've had morning tea, so we'll give the paint a stir and start work with the big roller. We'll do under the bridge deck, which did not get any dew on it. Actually, we'll start on this side because we have to shift stuff on the other side. One side of one hull done. Here's Grandad modelling the first coat. To use up the last of the paint in the roller tray. I've done about half this side, second coat. Running short of paint. We've gone from not enough to too much. I've brushed all the fiddly bits. That's the keel hull join, bottom of the keel, around the through holes, around the rudders. Well, we'll mix up this new tin and put a second coat on, as it's such a nice day. So we will make a start. This side's got 2 coats and 3 on the waterline and the wearing surfaces. We've just been admiring the fact that the battery management system is now happy. Now we've turned down the solar controller to 14.2 volts, so it's obviously hit that and dropped into float without triggering the BMS to shut off the solar and alarm it. And we're having afternoon tea. Well, I'm buggered, but 2 coats on everything, 3 on the high water flow areas. Been a long day, but very successful. It's Sunday. The current run of good weather is supposed to finish later on today. Foggy morning. Well, it's just about 10 o'clock. The fog's finally burnt itself off. So the neighbour's doing what I'm about to do. Another good dew last night. Just a little bit of masking tape. Looking pretty sharp. So this is where the undercoat and the previous top coats have not actually adhered properly. There's been a nick in the kiwi grip, which has let water get in. The glass is intact, so I've sanded back to a feather edge, and we will put some epoxy on. The idea of beating the rain that's coming, and I'll do some fairing on here. I will put epoxy on the bare wood. Micro balloons. Epoxy thickens slightly with microfibers, and peel ply on top. Hopefully will mean that the rain, which is coming, won't affect the underlying epoxy. It's lunchtime, and with rain in the air and a bad forecast, And the big job, the antifouling done, I think I'll head home. So, damp proof course against the deck, a foam filler. I just need to trim the end there, but the idea is to stop the water running under the deck. So damp proof course against the decking. Now that's the black roll PTFE rod to fill the gap, and any remaining gaps will gradually be filled with rubbish, and that makes the drain along here just so much bigger, stops it from draining under the deck, down the crib walling, and potentially into the garage.